Oh, we built this city. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show of shows. Danzyland, Danzy, Brookshire. And like a fine wine, we get better with age. And here we are.
And wider.
Episode we do get wide. I'm seeing a doctor based on
our hair and their skin.
Based on rewatching episodes. We are getting wider.
Yeah, I rewatched like the first episode and I was like, man, I was so flush with color in my hair, in my face. Here we are. Just a couple of old Victorian specters.
Episode 19, you know what that means. Henry Cavill's going to ask for our phone number.
He's going to ask us to come play D&D in his basement.
Or Warhammer. No one wants to play Warhammer, bro. What is your fucking deal, dude? Warhammer,
move your arms.
I've never seen anybody ruin their passions as much as fucking Henry Cavill has. I played The Witcher. I'm gonna be The Witcher. I love Warhammer. I'm gonna be Warhammer. This is like, dude, right. If I was
I'm gonna make it a show.
Dude, if I would, like, I love Star Trek. I would never want to be in a Star Trek show.
Yeah,
I feel like that would ruin it for me.
It's like I love Dark Souls. I would never make a Dark Souls TV show.
Like, you know what taught me that? I love.
Oh wait, never mind. They're making a fucking Elden Ring movie. So
I was gonna say. But you know what made me realize that? When, like, I love wrestling, and then when I was, like, behind the scenes of wrestling for a little bit, promoting and booking and shit,
yeah,
I grew to not hate it, but it kind of just popped the...
You just got over it.
...illusion that I loved so much about wrestling. That I knew was there, and I knew the intricacies of the illusion, right?
Yeah, but when you're involved in it...
When you're involved in it, and you can play... I mean... Yeah, it kind of ruined it for me. So if I was like, I love Star Trek and ended up on a Star Trek show, I wouldn't be able to, because then my character, whatever I would be playing, would be tied into the lore, and then I would feel weird being in the lore. I don't know.
It's like when Danny Pudi on Community talks about being on Cougar Town.
Okay,
then he realizes like his character has like a place in this universe. And he like kind of has like a mind melting moment about it, and then he shits his pants.
Yeah, I don't think I would shit my pants, but you know.
Yeah, you would.
I'll tell you where I would. I'd tell you where I'd shit my pants. How I'd shit my performing comedy in Saudi Arabia is where I'd shit my pants. Oh shit!
Yeah, if they paid me that money, I'd fucking do anything in front of them. No, that's just fucking buck.
So
wild,
here
man.
is the controversy, in case you haven't heard.
Catch us up.
People of Saudi Arabia are holding a comedy festival. The same people that have bought up, started their own golf league, brought WWE over, I imagine, to do WrestleMania. Well, now they've booked a comedy festival featuring the likes of Bill Burr. I saw Dan Ninen on this list. Can somebody else in the comedy world confirm if Dan Ninen is on this festival? Because let me tell you something. If Dan Ninen's on this festival, we don't have to call it a festival. The legitimacy of this festival is already out the window. If Dan Ninen's on the...
Pete Davidson's on the fucking list, ironically.
If no one knows who I'm talking about, look up Nobody Likes Onions podcast, Dan Ninen, on YouTube. Get the scoop. But... there's a big controversy with this lineup, and just with this festival, even. A lot of people are, how do I put this? Upset, disappointed that these people have agreed to go do this comedy festival. Brooks, your thoughts before I say my thoughts as a nearly...
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I think it's...
100-year-old comedian that I am.
It's a stand of morality for sure to be like, well, I don't want to do that based off of the grounds of what they believe. Then somebody shows you a fucking $135 million check or whatever. Well, that's the thing. Tim Dillon was booked for this, so it's not a comedy festival. But
yikes! Go ahead.
Sorry, but it's not that funny. But he
Tim, I want you to know, Tim, I disagree. I find you to be a funny gentleman. But that's what I like about this. I like that we have different tastes.
Yeah, it's called Discourse, which is recorded on Discord. No, but he talked about it at length, and he revealed how much he was paid for it, and they took him off the bill for that.
See, I had heard he mispronounced or he said the wrong city or something like that. I had heard he was promoting it and he said the wrong city and they were mad at him, and then they were mad at him at the
that kind of like that little tiny thing that would get you pulled from that, like this.
Yeah, no, how are they going to react at stand-up? You know, how are they saying. You know what I mean? No, they
how are you going to have a comedy festival when somebody says the city wrong or says how much they're getting paid and then they're yoinked off? Like, what's going to happen when Pete Davidson goes up there and
Pete Davidson on the lineup? Yep. I mean, it's important to note. We're
not going to say why that's ironic because
turned it down. That's
because
not.
I have a counter behind me. I have the counter behind me. We're gonna tick up a 1 on the counter.
Let's not.
Yeah, it's a 0 now.
But let's talk about who turned it down. Some big notable names turned it down. Shane Gillis. Gillis,
yeah.
I know how to pronounce it. I'm just fucking around. Anyway, he turned it down.
Have you heard of this guy?
Have you heard of this guy?
Pretty funny. I think he'd be great on SNL.
A lot of my social media is from comics that are against it. My take: are we going to pretend that we haven't run into more toxic bookers? Are we going to pretend that we don't know? Like, I know, not a lot of bookers possibly funded 9/11. Hit that counter.
God damn it.
But it's not the worst booker I've heard. No, dude, here's the thing.
There's worse on home soil, baby.
Here's the thing. I don't care. Because ultimately, I hope they all have good sets, and I hope that people that want to hear comedy in Saudi Arabia go because I hope they show up because they want comedy. Because people got to remember, just because a power is in its regime, it doesn't reflect the people. And I think Americans can say that more than anybody.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Because like we're in the midst of not being the most welcoming governing state. But there's still people.
And ultimately, I think some of these comedians thought about that plus $3 million. But like,
also you're in the the very favorable position to be like, I wouldn't do it because you're not being offered.
Exactly. Now
so you get the moral standing.
If it were me, that whole experience of flying across the world and being in that area and just everything that comes with it, it would have to be a very high price. But I'm nothing. I'm no one. Whatever.
Don't do that.
However,
I'm trying to do that.
However, I don't feel that these comedians should ever lecture the American people about anybody during their serious monologues on SNL or podcasts or anything. I think they've lost, as Bill Hicks would say about Jay Leno, you've lost all creative right after you do a Doritos commercial. I feel like this is along those same lines. Like, if you're a comedian who likes to shoot from the hip sometimes, fucking keep it in your goddamn holster. Keep it in your holster, because like, that's what this is. Like, if you do this because these are the cliff notes, the underlying heading.
But that's kind of the biggest bummer is Bill Burr, who has been talking down to billionaires.
Well, but I'll hold this up. We haven't seen any of their sets. They could be taking this big payday to go say some shit.
For sure, but
Except Dan Ninen. I hope that's hilariously true. I really do. Dan Ninen. I'm not gonna say it because he'll sue people, but
I don't know this Dan Nine. It sounds like a
bro,
fucking jag, bro.
dude, he is comedy legend in the most negative sense.
Oh, infamy.
Oh yeah, and he got a little bit internet famous for his tomfoolery. It's worth the look up. It really is. But
oh, did he do Charlie Bit My Finger?
No.
I like that one.
I'll put it this way. He graduated from Judy.
Oh, Michael Richards.
No.
That wasn't Dan Ninen?
Friend of the show. No, okay.
Michael Richards, anytime you want to come on, I know you're not.
Dan Ninen is a guy that he worked at Apple. He was a really high up there guy in Apple, and he started doing comedy in California under Judy Tenuta. Not Judy Tenuta. Is it Judy Tenuta? I don't fucking know the name. Wrote the Comedy Bible or whatever the fuck.
Oh no, that's my favorite Mario character though.
Anyway, he has this reputation. He has a reputation of being kind of like weird and lies about his age, hacky. These are what other people have said. Google Dan Ninen, and you'll figure it out there. But I'm gonna go back to this festival because
right now.
Yes.
You want me to Google him?
No. Do it in your off time. We haven't seen their sets. You know, I think possibly Bill Burr, maybe even Pete Davidson, is gonna use this as an opportunity to get some fucking
think that's the
real joke, and I think that's the worst idea.
Fucking venue to do that at.
But that's what I hope, cause like I don't know. This is a complicated situation for me. But let's not pretend these are the most toxic bookers. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's get back to the point.
You know,
there's worse. I worked at a comedy club. What?
Yeah.
The people who run the show, not a lot of comedy involved.
I'll put it this way, and I know it's not the same as funding 9/11, but like I feel like if some of these bookers,
hard start.
Look,
hard start.
What I'm saying.
I'm saying I'm going to start a lot of sentences like that from now on.
What I'm saying is,
I know it's not 11, but we got
some of these bookers I've run into in my life. If they were in the position, man, I don't know if they would or not.
Maybe
it seems like in their character they probably would.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You just did a real good De Niro.
Fuck. Now this whole episode's just supposed to.
Yeah, it's 50 minutes was.
Someone's listening. Why is it silent? And then he goes to the video. Oh, I hate this podcast.
No. Oh, this is not a good podcast.
Anyways,
talked about 9/11 and then did Robert De Niro faces for 50 minutes. This podcast.
Anyways, no. I feel like I'll get mad when somebody on that lineup goes, does a set, gets paid, whatever, then comes back and tries to lecture morals and ethics onto the American people via YouTube or Saturday Night Live or just wherever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think... It'd be like Ricky Gervais. Okay. It'd be like Ricky Gervais, doing his Golden Globes bit, and then he wins an award and thanks God.
Yeah.
That's how it would
feel
to me.
That's a equalizer. What I'm more excited about is afterwards, like the press tours of after this comedy event, where they come back and they're like, "Oh, that sucked. I hated it the whole time," and they're just sitting in a pool of fucking Scrooge McDuck money. No,
I like that.
Awful.
Scrooge.
I just did it for the insight. Shut up.
Speaking of Scrooge McDuck money, the NFL fumbled Taylor Swift. I've literally watched them rig games just to get this girl in the Super Bowl halftime show.
just to get a camera on her face.
By the way, congrats, Bad Bunny. hell yeah, dude, you're gonna rock
He
it.
deserves that. Yeah, he rips.
But
I hope he brings out Karol G or Shakira just because I want to see them
I literally
on the
watched the
stage.
Chiefs for a year and a half get calls in their favor so that they could win games while Taylor Swift was in attendance. And I even defended it. I said, hey, it's not Taylor's fault that the NFL's doing this. But then she turns down the halftime show.
She was like an unwilling face of the NFL.
And now I'm upset because I defended it. I feel like I allowed it because I knew that Taylor Swift halftime show was going to be 13 minutes of fucking bananas awesomeness. You know, I'm not a big fan of her music, but if you've ever watched like a clip of the Eras tour, that shit looks like a spectacle. Give her 13 minutes of the Super Bowl halftime show? Absolutely. No offense, Bad Bunny.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm just saying, you had it in the bag. She's engaged to one of your top football players. You give her what she wants.
But here's the thing.
Go ahead.
We would have probably definitely had to watch another Chiefs Super Bowl, and I just don't have it in me anymore.
I can tell you somebody been watching the Chiefs for the past 4 weeks. No, you would not.
They'd find a way. They'd be like, oh, we found an extra football and it's in the end zone. Oh, the Chiefs.
Bro, when they are so bad that they are wearing shirts that say free number 4 or whatever, and that guy like
what?
You gotta look up.
Are they really?
Yeah, and look up what Rashid Rice did, everybody, and it's like that's kind of fucked up that they would want him back. You know, wear shirts of it.
Like, please.
Of course they want him back. He's on the team and he's a good player. But what he did,
he's on the team. They want him back.
Well, yeah, I mean, but wearing shirts of him that say "free him." Yeah, and you look up what he did, you'd be like, you guys can wait out the suspension. It's not worth making shirts over. So, like, but when their offense isn't as looking as good as it used to, maybe they're that desperate to wear shirts of him. But, you know, maybe she didn't get the Super Bowl because of what's going on with this Justin Baldoni case. Have you heard what happened?
No, I'm not updated on this.
So, somebody was arrested on Travis Kelce's property, okay? Because they were going to serve Taylor Swift a subpoena in the Justin Baldoni case. Now, Justin Baldoni's looking like ass for this right now, because, like, the subpoena server hopped over the fence, basically, trying to serve this subpoena. Because apparently Justin Baldoni's defense got all the lively text messages, and there's a conversation with her and Taylor that is very relevant to the case, enough to either subpoena her to testify or subpoena whatever info she needs to provide.
Yeah.
But Justin Baldoni's looking terrible right now. And honestly, if Taylor Swift has some legal bindings with this case, she probably won't be available for the Super Bowl.
That's kind of some bullshit, though, because, like, it sounds like a professional dickhead, like,
dude, those subpoena servers, subpoena servers, like, we don't have this conversation in public, but subpoena servers go fucking buck wild sometimes, bro. I know a guy that was served at, like, his family member's funeral. They don't have any.
Yeah. It's like, fucking, come on, dog.
Bro, you'll be at a Chinese buffet. If somebody has something on you, whatever, the fucking hand will pop up out of the fried rice they're serving your ass.
Ooh, what is that, crab rangoons? Nope, it's a subpoena. Get to court, bitch.
Oh, fuck, yeah, court fried rice. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, what's my fortune cookie?
Dude.
What the fuck is this fortune cookie? Oh, God damn it.
How did they fit a whole manila fucking envelope?
This is crazy.
Oh, shit. Fuddruckers.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers is taking me to court, finally.
Hi, hi, welcome to Fuddruckers. I'll be your server.
Dude, That would be the greatest way to serve somebody. I couldn't even get mad if that happened to me.
Just put on a
You're just in a
black
Chili's.
apron at an olive.
Just fucking go into a Chili's. I'm gonna be your server tonight. Oh, cool. I'd like to have some. Not that server. Boom. You've been served.
Hi. Tell me how much Parmesan you want at this Olive Garden, and also what is your first and last name?
It's already.
Boom.
It's already a dangerous job. I feel like it's just.
You think they kind of get off on it though?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the way to do it, just to hit somebody with it in complete shock, just to avoid reaction.
Can I?
Hold on, your audio cut out.
Can I be honest with you?
What?
I have a mute button on the bottom of my microphone. It's the fucking stupidest thing. Honestly, there's a dark part of me that's like, I would kind of enjoy it. Like,
okay. Well,
maybe not at a funeral. But like how we're talking. If I get to dress up,
whose funeral?
Yeah, that's true. That's really dependent on whose funeral it is. Oh, Brooks, it's a funeral of your 5th grade science teacher. Well, fucking bust that up, no problem. The guy's a dick.
So Brooks found a career basically out of this episode 19.
Whoops.
Brooks found a new
career.
Guys.
I'll see you when I finally serve Dan at the Chili's.
I love that you know I'm going to be there.
I know you're going to be there.
But it happened to Jason Sudeikis. Jason Sudeikis got looked down upon because divorce papers were served to Olivia Wilde.
That's right.
During a press junket.
Also, he did advertisements for Applebee's. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of relevant.
Maybe he dressed up as an Applebee's server
at a press junket. That would have been buck wild. That would have been like.
Think about a press junket. And now an Applebee's server.
I missed you at the Chili's before this.
He's got your fucking, I don't know, onion dippers or whatever the fuck.
It's bringing out onion dippers with fucking papers on top. Still working the shift.
I've got your Miller High Life and your apple dippers or whatever the fuck. I don't know what they serve at Applebee's. I think I've only been there once.
They serve sadness. Big old plates of sadness.
They're like, here's your onion shits. Your onion shits. And here's a letter from your mom telling you that she's disappointed in you. Welcome now.
That's what kind of,
your family.
Dude. You know,
welcome to the neighborhood.
My favorite. It just seems like a safer way of doing it, though. Like this dude, there's this guy I follow named Bad News, fucking Brian or something.
Oh yeah, the guy that's like, hey,
he calls up people for people and tells them what they want to tell that person. I feel like that's the way of doing it, but nobody picks up their phone anymore. But I feel like I feel like the reason subpoena servers do that, though, I feel like there's a reason to just do it just randomly like they do, is because people are left in so much shock that they can't react, and the server person has time to just get away. Because I never hear about anybody, any one of those guys getting beaten up.
Leading a conversation.
Yeah, like Batman leaving a conversation. Because what's the first thing they do? They look and they see.
Can we talk about how fucking rude Batman is? It's like, hey man, I was in the middle of a fucking sentence, dick.
How rude Batman is?
Yeah, because he only leaves when someone's talking to him, and then they turn around, and he's gone.
He don't have time for it. He don't have time for it.
In his defense, he's a billionaire. He doesn't fucking care.
Dude,
fuck off.
Commissioner Gordon, every time he leaves, Commissioner Gordon's always trying to bring up some sappy shit.
Yeah, that's true. He's like, oh, I'm talking about my invalid daughter.
My daughter.
Dude, I got a city to save, dick.
My daughter's paralyzed because you bet.
Shit, he's gone again. All right.
We need someone to... You know, Batman, I hate to bring this up, but we need someone to cover the medical bit. For my paralyzed dog.
Oh, Bruce Wayne's gone. God damn it.
Well, he knows I know who he is.
fucking Bruce, dude. I know who you
are.
You dick.
Speaking of knowing who they are, Ryan Reynolds, what's your fucking problem, dude? talking
Oh,
to.
I mean, this fucking dovetails into the whole
It
Blake
really
Lively
does.
shit. What's
Because
the fucking deal,
this
man?
Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case has kind of revealed who Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are as people, but now Ryan Reynolds isn't doing himself any favors with a recent red carpet appearance with Eugene
Right,
Levy.
his mask is coming off, isn't it?
Bro. And
My sweet little angel, Eugene Levy.
so Ryan Reynolds is like mad about something on the red carpet. He's cussing. Eugene Levy goes language, and Ryan Reynolds very rudely. I mean,
Yeah, he says, "Don't tell me how to talk." And it's Eugene Levy.
it's Eugene Levy. He has a gay son.
His son's gay.
His son's gay. How dare
Very
you?
handsome.
That's a
gay
joke.
Son.
That's a joke, by the way. It's nothing against Dan Levy. Just every time he shows up on TV, whatever channel has to let us know.
It's not a joke.
I mean, but I'm saying every time he shows up on TV, somebody got to tell me he's gay. It's like, yeah, we know. Yeah, we know.
I think it's because Eugene Levy's so proud of his son, and he's like, "Look."
Well, no, I'm not talking about when they talk to Eugene Levy. They talking to they literally.
I think he makes them say it.
They'll put
He's like,
they'll put Dan Levy.
too.
They'll put Dan Levy in the titles. Dan Levy, actor, gay. They'll put that. I swear to God, it goes. It's about to get that. I'm messing.
I've seen it.
But
well,
no,
I just don't know how you look at Eugene Levy and you're like, I'm gonna be mean to this son of a bitch. Like, come on, look at him. He looks so innocent. His son fucked a pie. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
He fucked a pie.
I don't know. I think Ryan Reynolds is probably going through a hard time. I think him and Blake are separated.
I agree, but like,
But
you're making some broad claims.
I think so. I think so. I think they're keeping their distance from one another. They have multiple homes.
Well, I think when this shit went down, like he was like, "All right, I'm doing great right now, so fucking back up." And now he's like, "Fuck, now I just got to show who I am." I'm also a dick.
By entertainment industry standard, Blake's very toxic for him right now.
Well,
I
also don't think like she has a history of being a piece of shit.
A bitch, yes.
A piece of shit.
Piece of shit, bitch, yes.
And you don't get married to a piece of shit unless you also are kind of a piece of shit.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
First.
Some dudes are into it. Some dudes are just into serving and submitting.
Serving? Oh. Welcome to court. Welcome to court.
But like,
you know how they say that? Welcome to court when you get served.
Welcome to court.
Welcome to night court. My name's Bull. I'm the bailiff. Bull from night court.
I get you.
Oh man, love that program. What was that cat's name?
What? Harry Anderson?
Harry Anderson. There.
No, that was not the actor. That wasn't the actor.
Yeah,
but Harry Anderson was the star. Yeah, the Night Court.
Did you see the reprise of that show?
No, I mean, I saw the first episode, and then I'm like, I'm good. This lore doesn't need to continue in my brain.
That's actually exactly what I did because I watched it and I was like, okay, all right, I get it. Good for you.
Nope.
Yeah, and I watched all of the Connors. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing with that. Let's go back.
I don't know either.
Let's kind of back up. Back to Ryan Reynolds there, because now we're talking about 90s sitcoms again. That's my counter.
Yeah,
that's
a problem for us.
We do end up talking about that. Like Ryan Reynolds was in Two Guys and a Girl in a Pizza Place.
That's right, with Trailer Howard.
You think he was an asshole then? What's up? Hey, cameo.
Friend of the show.
The best friend of the show.
Best friend of the show. He's a good boy.
Stand up, buddy.
He's a good boy. Oh, he's not standing.
Pull him up to the camera. Man. Pull that old dog. You want to talk about irresponsible grandparents? Look at that. Oh, you look at that boy. You look at that boy. You look at that dog. You look at that dog.
You know that dog.
So speaking of dogs, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Fucking Trailer Howard.
I know. Look, I know how people in Hollywood are. He's got people in his ear going, You need to get away from Blake. You need to separate yourself from Blake. And that's what's happening. I swear to God, it wouldn't surprise me if they were staying in separate homes right now. He got pulled into the Baldoni thing. I was rewatching Deadpool Wolverine, and they have a claim. That nice guy Deadpool.
It's kind of fucking wild that, like, he fucking put that in the
It
movie.
is, dude.
Where he was like, hey, I know this is going to court, but check this out.
Because, like, I thought maybe
Wink.
that the internet was, like, putting that context in there, but then I rewatched it for the first time since, like, seeing it in theaters. I'm like, yeah, this does seem like he's making fun of Justin Baldoni.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, it seems to me that Taylor Swift is getting subpoenaed in defense of Justin Baldoni. But the way that these subpoena servers are, God.
Can I go off track for a second?
Go ahead.
I'm thinking about this. So they scaled the fence of Travis Kelce's house, right?
Something like that. Broke through the gate.
So
hopped onto the property, something like that.
When you're like a millionaire and you have a mansion,
mm-hmm.
and then you hook up with a billionaire who has probably 4 or 5 mansions, and then you get engaged, whose house do you move into? You know what I mean?
Who gets the family Bible in the divorce?
Who gets the family Bible? Thank you. God damn it, our references are so sick.
So, thank you. Yeah, no, we do have great references. So it would depend on where
the family
Bible. It would depend on where the house is located. So if the house is located in a state where,
if it's in Missouri,
the divorcing partner, if it's in a state where the divorcing partner gets half of everything, then...
No, I'm not. I'm talking about when they get engaged and they're gonna live together.
Yeah, where do they live?
Yeah, where do they live?
That's rich privilege, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it like, do you move into Travis Kelce's fucking Kansas City fucking shit rag mansion?
No. No.
Yeah. Or do you go with? You have to live in LA with fucking Taylor Swift. Does she live in LA? She probably lives in LA.
She probably has a house there. I know.
Shit! See, and that's another thing.
I know she has a condo.
She's kind of a nomad. She's probably got a. She's flying everywhere all the fucking time.
Well, when she tours,
when she doesn't, there's a flight tracker.
I mean, I don't look at that.
That lady.
I know she has a. I know she has a
pretty bad.
Probably has a. She has a big old condo in Manhattan. Probably, most likely. You know.
Probably.
I mean, good for them. You know, whatever.
I'm just curious.
I'm gonna tell you what. She's badass enough to turn down the fucking Super Bowl. I'll say that shit. She's.
I wouldn't say badass. I would say financially.
She's high enough up there because the Super Bowl they wanted.
I don't think
from
that's
what
badass.
From what I read, the Super Bowl they have their own demands. They don't pay you a lot. It's basically exposure.
Yeah, well, that's another weird thing because like I've heard famously that like the Super Bowl gig is not what you want to do because they don't pay you at all,
and it's a nerve-wracking situation.
And it's exposure like fucking Prince needs exposure. No, he doesn't.
I mean,
does Jay-Z need fucking exposure?
The last time there was really any exposure in the Super Bowl halftime show was when that Janet Jackson titty popped out. Bam, bam, bam.
I hate your fucking guts. The stupid show.
I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song, titty.
And then they brought Justin back, but they banned her.
It wasn't Justin's titty.
Thing. It wasn't Justin's titty, but he pulled that titty out.
But he thought the wardrobe. He thought there was gonna be lace underwear under there.
Wow, you really fucking. I don't know. You just stomped all over my sweet Bill Clinton impression. I won't do it again.
Do it again.
I did not pull that titty out. I'm Bill Clinton. I was kind of Barack Obama almost.
It's imperative.
There it is.
It's imperative that titty pops out. De Niro face with Obama impression.
Hold on. Give me. Let me take my moment in.
It's imperative that titty pops out.
titty come out? You told me that titty came out?
The titty come out.
Did the titty come
The
out?
titty come out. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna meet me?
A little bit of titty came out.
You gonna meet me when that titty pops out?
Can you milk Janet Jackson? Okay.
Can that titty have another child for me at 87?
Janet Jackson has breasts. Can you milk her? I'll fuck her.
But no, the Super Bowl hadn't been the same since that. Super Bowl hadn't been the same since that titty popped out.
Yeah, because no other titties came out. We're waiting for the next titty.
And it's not like them titties didn't have opportunities.
That's true. There was plenty of titty opportunities.
No, when they're there.
So what about it? Super Bowl? Adam Scheffler?
We want super boob. Bring it back.
I'm trying to see someone's whole asshole on screen.
Dude, there's nothing better for men in America than...
Next year, Super Bowl halftime show. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. She's fucking spreading it.
It's Jamie Lee Curtis fucking redoing the dance from True Lies.
Jamie Lee Curtis from 1995. You have the hologram technology.
That's a good transition into our next topic. Since we've just been rolling with titties and Super Bowl halftime shows.
And Jamie Lee Curtis, as I am contractually obliged to bring up once an episode from now on.
Guys, I don't know why Disney starts a fire, puts it out, then starts another fire. I don't know why Disney does this, but Disney has made a Stan Lee hologram.
Oh, jeez.
Which, when I saw a video of it, I cried not tears of joy, but tears of absolute horror and sadness. Because that Stan Lee documentary came out. This is what it
sounds like when doves cry.
This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Fuck.
You just couldn't call me Al, you son of a bitch.
What?
You just did the bass line from Ken Call Me Al.
Did I?
Yeah, you went.
I did. I did.
Sounds like
oops.
When doves cry.
That's Prince, right? It's Prince Simon. That's Prince Simon. That's what that is.
It's Prince Simon. That's right.
Yeah. You can call me Dove.
Call me Dove. Oh.
No, but what were we talking about? Holograms.
Oh, fucking yeah.
No, but that Stan Lee, that Stan Lee documentary, whatever, where he was basically treated like shit in his elderly years,
where they were like, hey,
propped up with comic book fans with a coerced script, just so everybody could make money around him, and he didn't want to do it again, and now we make a hologram of him, and it's just like, the man.
Well, what's crazy is that wasn't even fucking Disney. That was like an AI company.
And then Disney bought it. Yeah.
But they still own the likeness to him. So they were like,
now,
come on.
If it were to put him in Marvel movies to keep that tribute going, I wouldn't care. But this is for theme park shit. I saw it and it looks like a thing that you run into at the end of a ride or just whatever, and it's it's interactive.
It's literally a plot line in fucking Superstore.
I mean, yes, it is.
And Community.
It is.
And Community.
Okay, so that's scary.
Do that to Chevy Chase.
That's fucking scary.
That's some real fucking Simpsons type shit, right?
Are we really going to go around the internet going, Superstore called it? Because, I think you and I are the only ones that watch Superstore that were
Everyone's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What the fuck? These two dudes watch Superstore?
Yeah, fucking love Superstore, dude. America
Superstore. We're rewatching it right now.
It's a good fucking show.
Love America Ferrara.
I love watching it when I fall asleep. The only issue is the goddamn theme song.
It does sound like a song from Fall Guys. It sounds like
it just kicks in real fucking hard.
It sounds like,
so I'll be drifting off to sleep, and then it's like.
But it literally sounds like you.
Yeah, it's super goofy
from a level in Fall Guys, like a race in the game. Anyways.
Yeah, I just kick up and I got my hands like this already.
Are we going too far with the holograms?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm reaching a point of just fucking whatever. I've always told my wife, me in a dumpster behind a Chili's.
It cut off it cut off mid-sentence, so all we got was, I told my wife, dumpster
Put
at a
me
Chili's.
behind. Fill in the blanks.
To kill you in the kitchen and of a Chili's and leave you in the dumpster?
That I told her to mind her business when she sees me jerking off dudes behind a Chili's.
I did tell my wife, if a digital world exists where you can upload my consciousness, if that exists and I die, upload my consciousness, please.
No,
Because
I'm so tired of existing already.
Look, I do believe there's a God, and like if I die, we're gonna have a meeting. This is gonna be a big meeting.
I've got some show notes for that fella.
Me and him.
Hey
got
guy.
So
what's up with my mom, you dick?
It's like number 2 on the list.
Yeah, so that one's not on the
the first one is why Sting and Undertaker never had a match.
My question is why Sting can last so long in bed.
Which
hey,
Sting?
How come Gordon can't come? What's up?
That Sting. Got ya.
Yeah. Gordon Sumner. Hey, how come Sting left the police? Hey, God, I got a couple questions for you. Why do we exist, and why can Sting not come?
Where would you want your hologram to be if someone would make a hologram out of you for promotional purposes? What do you want your hologram used for?
Probably helping out teaching irresponsible grandparents how to Dougie the learning.
Depending. Here's what I'd use mine for. I'd use mine for the promotional videos for the Riyadh Comedy Festival. Because then I know my family's taken care of.
But also not at places where the Riyadh Comedy Festival is.
Just like ads
at Denver International Airport.
Ads in Portland.
You're at Fire Festival too.
Just the most liberal fucking places. Just the most
Come on to the Riyadh. There's no. Just come on to the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
Just airports and
then it
states.
Just stops. You're in Lincoln, Nebraska at some sort of at a Chili's and Lincoln, Nebraska Chili's. It's like, come on down to the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and then that's just and it starts over.
I just look, guys. Look, I don't think there's anything to worry about it because, like, as someone doing comedy for 20 years and have put on 3 or 4 festivals myself, this is probably going to be the only one. Saudi Arabia is just about to find out how terrible running a comedy festival is. I'm just going to be honest. Comedy festivals, running it from a standpoint of running one is one of the most stressful, mind-fucking things. So it's probably going to be the only one.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be nothing. They're going to be like, you know what? I don't think things are funny anymore. So,
is Carrot Top on it? I bet Carrot Top's on it. I don't even know. Do we have
Gallagher 2 in the mix? Is he alive?
I think it's Gallagher 6 at this point. Son of Gallagher. Grandson of Gallagher.
Pretty sure Gallagher 1 killed Gallagher 4, so...
What happened in that movie? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Why did we not get a Gallagher anthology to explain where all the other previous Gallaghers went?
Battlestar Gallagher.
Battlestar Gallagher.
I don't know. We're just riffing. I don't know.
Battlestar Galactica.
Is that anything? Galactica?
Is Battlestar Gallagher anything?
Help
me, AI.
Hey, if anyone knows comedy, Battlestar Gallagher, I don't know. Help. Does he smash watermelons in space? I don't know.
Do watermelons smash in space?
Do they smash in space?
All right, well,
These are the things I need to know.
If you guys
have been watching Alien Earth, I don't know how things.
Well, if you guys haven't figured out yet, we're out of time because we're out of shit.
That's all, folks. Ba-da-bop-ba-da-bop.
Hey, October 2nd. October 2nd, I'm going to be the Legacy Lounge in Waverly, New York, featuring for Ryan O'Flanagan. And then October 4th, I'm at the NEPA Comedy Festival in Stroudsburg. 2 shows, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. at the Art of Vale in Stroudsburg. And catch me mid-October at the Crooked Mouth Comedy Festival, upstate New York. Brookshire, where are you going to be?
I am going to be, let's see, Thursday, October 2nd. That's the start of Yom Kippur, and I'm going to be teaching irresponsible grandparents adult learning annex how to Dougie. It's an old, broke-down Pizza Hut, and so you'll be able to find it because it looks like an old, broke-down Pizza Hut. We're going to have Tampico.
Are the arcade machines still in there?
They sure are. We got Galaga, we've got Hopper,
Fear,
and we've got Burger Time.
Hell yeah.
But Burger Time doesn't work, and the high score says ass.
What's the cruising? What's the Cruising USA situation?
Cruising USA is there, but it does not turn on. But the old people don't mind. They just like to feel the wheel and be behind it.
They think they're in their
They're
car.
also irresponsible grandparents, so there's no grandkids. They lost them along the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, like, follow, subscribe, wherever you're watching. For more stand updates, go to Danzyland.com. And thank you once again for joining us while we bullshit our way through the real world, because this isn't the real world, it's Danzyland. Let's hit those end videos. We'll see you next week.